Artlist.io.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the Gunner Report. Back here in another episode, and this is the match preview for Brighton Hove Albion versus Arsenal match up that's going to take place at the Amex. And yeah, I mean, Brighton have been a team that I have to say they have been underperforming their expectations, but they're still a team that can damage you when you don't really expect. Saka has claimed to have a hamstring injury. I think he should be okay to feature in this one, but maybe it's time to rest Saka because we do have Champions League midweek, so that could be a problem. Anyway, we have been pretty good recently, I have to say. And this is a time to just really put the pin on the end of the season. That's where we want to be. This is how it starts. We win this game. We prove we can win away against good teams. This is one of our tough fixtures. Well, we are expected to win, and it's not our toughest, but it's one of the tougher games this going towards the end of the season. Win this one, we know we can do it, and all the other games we know we can win. We know we can win. I have to say our toughest game for the rest of the season is Tottenham away, but we won that last year, so who's to say we can't win it again this year? And we've arguably been better this season. But Tottenham have been better as well, but that's okay. Brighton are slipping down the table a little bit. I think this is a must-win. Every game is pretty much a must-win. And Liverpool playing Man United. Hopefully Man United can do something, but they never seem to show up in the when it matters most. There's something that annoys me about the Prem recently. Aston Villa was one of Man City's toughest games. And they put out a side that looks worse than what Burnley did. Let me show you. For example, let's go back to this game where City won 4-1. This is the side they started with. I'd say the top 5 players, apart from is it David Luiz? No, Douglas Luiz. My bad. Apart from Douglas Luiz, didn't start. And I'll show you. Let's see. Ollie Watkins. He's not going to miss the next game. He missed that game though. Let's have a look. Martinez. He missed this game, but he's going to play the next game, isn't he? Who else didn't get the start? McGinn didn't play. I don't know where he is. Probably missing him. But McGinn didn't play. He's going to play this weekend. Bailey didn't play. Well, he didn't start, but he's going to play this weekend. It's just something that always goes City's way. It's like, I know they're resting because it's midweek and you don't want to put too much energy in a game you might lose anyway. But this is one of City's hardest games, and they're just getting thrown easy opposition. And then when Liverpool and Arsenal are going to play Aston Villa, they're not going to get a team looking like this. They're going to get a tough team. And you can't forget that 1-1-5 as well. I just feel like everything goes City's way. And even the umpiring decisions, they all go City's way. But there's nothing we can do. We can only control us. So this game, I need to do my chosen 11. Forgot to do this. Up front, I want to see Havertz. I feel like he could be a threat to Dunk and and Van Hecke, but he was quiet last week. I'm not pretending like he wasn't, but yeah, I think that might be the ideal solution. I'm going with Jesus on the right and Martinelli on the left. Saka needs a rest. If we want him fully firing for Champions League against Bayern Munich midweek, is it actually midweek? Is it midweek? It is midweek. It's 3 days after this game. We need him to be we need him to have a rest. We need to have a week off at least. That's what we're giving him. So I think that's only fair. Odegaard's been brilliant. Oh, whoops, I didn't even write the rest of his name. He needs to start for me. And then the midfield gets interesting. You've got a Smith-Rowe. I have to say, he played a perfect game against Luton Town. You've got Thomas Partey. He's coming back. He could get that start. He's starting to play a bit more. We saw him play 60 minutes last game. It's about 30 minutes the other game. Can he go on to play 90 against Brighton? We'll see about that. You've also got Jorginho, who could he's a good so good with the ball. Maybe in this game you need that poise and passing abilities to break the lines against a Brighton team who are they're gonna play a low block and then counter with all the players they have. So is Jorginho the right option? And I can't wrap my head around the right option here. I think Partey is such a good player. He has to start, and then you have Rice advancing. But I wouldn't be afraid to make a substitution like this. Smith-Rowe comes on. Smith-Rowe comes on. Rice drops back into that 6 that he's been playing all season. And then Smith-Rowe just gives him the license to explore up the ground. I'm happy for that. I'm also happy for this. Jorginho. And then maybe he can try and break the lines with some passes. Maybe if we're having trouble getting through them. I don't know. There's just some possible things we could try and do throughout the game. But I reckon this is a good starting point. Because I don't think you can bring Thomas Partey into the game and he can have an impact. You can bring Jorginho and Smith-Rowe into a game. On the right, I've got Ben White, I think. I'm just filling the goalkeeper. Saliba and Gabriel. Obvious. I think that's... Yeah, I don't need to say anything. And then, do I go with Kivior, who didn't get the start last game against Luton? It was Zinchenko. Was that because he was being rested, or does Arteta truly believe that Zinchenko is the better player? And I just feel that Kivior is so much better than Zinchenko, defensively and attackingly. I mean, offensively. But also, I wouldn't mind starting Tomiyasu. And that's what I'd go with here. You need to rotate the side a bit. And I think Tomiyasu coming in, he's extra fresh off. Well, this doesn't sound right, but he's extra fresh off an injury. Yeah, just ignore what I said. He's back in the side. He's ready to play, and I think he's a good option to use. And I think this is the starting 11 I'd go with if I was Mikel Arteta going into this game. I don't really see how else I would do it. And let's see how this game could impact the table. We would obviously go top, as expected. Liverpool would play Man United and win. Man City would play Man City will play Crystal Palace and win. So it'll stay the same, but we just need to win our game. Because Liverpool aren't going to lose that game, and Man United probably shouldn't be losing to Crystal Palace. Well, it is at Selhurst Park, so who knows? Crystal Palace might bring a game, but I'd be more confident if they were playing at if they were playing away at Luton for them to lose than if they were playing away at Selhurst Park. Let's have a look at this little race. I feel like Luton Town have shot themselves in the foot with their recent results. They had it so perfect, and then now Nottingham Forest haven't lost in 3 games. They're finding it all together, and hopefully they can beat Tottenham. And Man United are well away from challenging for Europa League position, so they'll probably be playing Conference League. It felt like just yesterday they were in the conversation for that 4th place, but obviously they're not going to get it now. Let's have a look on the form table, and we are top because of our goal difference, but still. Bournemouth are 3rd. Who have they played? Bournemouth, oh my god. Yeah, they're 10th, aren't they? Oh, they're 12th. What? I thought Wolves and Bournemouth. Oh, yeah, because Chelsea won. Anyway, I thought they were above Chelsea, but let's have a look at who they've played and who they've beat. We've got Luton Town now. They've all been... Yeah, they've all been bottom of the mix teams. Crystal Palace, Everton, Luton, Burnley and Sheffield United. So nothing too special, but still it's pretty good form for Bournemouth. Let's see if I can get back to here. XG. We are winning. Arsenal are just too good. Away, Arsenal, home, Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool. He's been poor in the last 5 matches. But yeah, see, Luton at 18th. Just been Man United, Brighton, who we are coming up against. Anyway, I'll stop waffling on, and let's actually look at some matches that have happened. Chelsea, I was astonished. I thought that Garnacho goal actually would have won it for Man United, but Cole Palmer had other plans. He scored a hat-trick. That's crazy. Garnacho scored 2, so you got to give him credit for that. But I was trying to think of a joke like Pen Palmer, or like I say like Pessi or Finaldo. I was trying to say something for Palmer because he scored 2 penalties, but I can't. Gallagher's goal was the difference in the end. And then the Liverpool game was a bit annoying. I thought Sheffield had a good a good look at it in that first in the majority of that first half, but that Nunez goal was devastating. I can't believe that happened. And then the Bradley own goal. And then McAllister just lit the game up, and Gakpo just put the cherry on top, so nothing else to be said. I'm predicting a 2-0 Arsenal win. No Arsenal players in the team of the week. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.